nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. They're working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Sayin. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Hoosiers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Still running at the 40. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They're going to ride this running back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's complete on the right side. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. sixth play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Wide open downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Power football with the run. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Here we go. Back has it. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead.
Whoever said the fullback's becoming a dinosaur on offense, right? This is the situation this guy was born for. A 2-point play, hand it off to him, and let him go to work.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
There he goes. Oh, a lot of space. He's inside the 40. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it first and 10 from the 28. Catch in the middle. It's Hemby. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Indiana!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Run it with the fullback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They didn't handle the rigors of a Big Ten schedule very well a season ago, and hoping that they've learned some lessons they can use this year.
I think the coaching staff also thinks, Reese, that they're a more mature team. They have better leadership in the locker room. And, David, they're hoping that that's going to show up week in, week out in what's going to be a brutal Big Ten schedule.
Brutal. And, listen, you're hoping also they got something in their neck, right? Like, you're hoping they want some payback, right? Because that should have left a really bad taste in your mouth a year ago, and you should be ready to get that out, and you should be ready to extract some revenge. So let's see if this team comes out with a chip on their shoulder.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Working that wide receiver screen. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. He wants to throw it again. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. And it's no good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Beebe. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Hoosiers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the catch. It's Cooper. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Mendoza. Quickly out to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cooper.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They'll try to run for it.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Got a man. It's Beebe. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. dropping back. It's Mendoza. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 20-line. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Right down the middle. He's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
This is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He might want another play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires Fires to the tight end. And they swarm him under. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Touchdown, Ohio State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Sayin. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and 4. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the run.
Fullback's got it. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. And fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Takes the handoff and he's going right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll get this drive started from the 29. On the ground, it's Donaldson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sticks it in his belly. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The defensive front had that one spelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play. Till you get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere to go.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Throwing right. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll put a stop to that return. Up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Got a little space. There he goes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Morris. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Tosses it incomplete. One final play before the end of the quarter. Got a man. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give on the inside. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
One of the things I hated as a quarterback is the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 10 over TCU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The give to the big fullback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. The give to the fullback. Touchdown Buckeyes! And the punishment has been extended. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Nice job on 3rd and goal. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. The physicality, the offensive line doing a great job, and the full... Gets the handoff right up the gut, takes it downhill, uses his power, and falls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To throw, it's Mendoza. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Handoff to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Working that left side. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man. It's Igbenison. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today. Dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though.
Intercepted deep in his own end. The 40. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
I understand being aggressive. I get that. Play callers in today's era are aggressive as they've ever been. But at the same time, we got to understand 4th quarter, I got the lead. I've already messed it up once. I might want to try to think about what this guy can really do well and think about maybe milking some of that clock.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46.
Get set.
Motion from the back. To the air. It's Mendoza. Got it in the middle. It's Cooper. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now adjusting. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Oh, it's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. To the air on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. Coming into